Alright guys, welcome back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. So we are going to look at the animations for the new LF Rose, as well as the new Sparking Trunks and Mai, and then we're going to go over the little preview for the celebration that they gave us over here in Dragon Ball Legends. So again, we're going to go ahead, watch the animations. I'm going to mute myself, and we're going to see what beautiful sexiness this LF Rose is going to give us.
Not bad for a mere mortal. Try this on for size! You cannot escape! Take this! Taste my blade! It's over! Power of the gods! Such magnificent power!
Alright, if that isn't the best card, if this isn't the best unit in Legends, I don't know what is. Alright, so let's analyze this already. So we know straight off the bat he's going to have a strike-based cover change, counter, right there. So you just instant transmissions, boom. Alright, and we know that this is obviously going to be his blue card, the Kamehameha, and then I think his green card is going to be this one, where is it? Where he throws this orb at Goku, boom, that's probably going to be his green card. And then of course, you know, this is his ultimate, the rest is just his LF. Alright, now let's take a look at the Trunks and Mai. Actually, no, let's quickly take a look at his kit right now. His strike arts inflict extreme bleed, and his special move cancels unfavorable element factors. Alright, so he makes himself type neutral when he actually does his blue card. That's really important to notice. He also has a unique that reduces the enemy's ki when he switches in and raises their attack cost as they attack. Alright, so that's actually really interesting because let's pull up this. Let's quickly pull up the future tag, because this is probably going to be where he's most prevalent. So already this Rose seems to be very, very good. Alright, so now we're going to do the same with Trunks and Mai. We're going to mute our, I'm going to mute myself, and we're going to let the animations play out.
You're crazy.
It's high time you went down! Come on!
Leave it to me.
You're finished!
This is for everyone. Nowhere to run.
Eat this! Masenko!
I won't lose hope.
I'll protect everyone!
Alright, so I mean, Trunks and Mai don't actually seem that bad. Alright, so I mean, their animations wise, so, you know, certainly they're going to be a very, very solid unit. Alright, so after 50 counts, he gets a boost, and his allies get 20% damage inflicted. Alright, that's important to notice. That's actually really good. His ultimate restores Vanishing Gauge on hit. Okay. And allies with certain tags get their substitution counts shortened. That's also really good if you just want to switch them out. If you're against, you know, type disadvantage, that's good. Alright, bring hope to a ruined future. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to take a look at the actual preview, the ruined future preview coming soon. So already on their banner, they're featuring Broly, Vegito, Trunks and Mai assist, and the LF Rose. So already this banner looks very, very good. Alright. So this is just talking about the new units. So good. LF Rose, that's important to notice. He's purple. Trunks and Mai is red. Okay. And then, of course, you know, that's just basically it. Okay. Now, this is actually a really important thing to know, because if we go over to the future tag, where, again, you're probably most likely going to be running these guys. In terms of units that are, you know, actually still runnable, purple did kind of need the buff. Again, Fusion Zamasu is still easily one of the best units you could run. I mean, I run him all the time. You could say that he has fallen off just a bit. You know, he is one of those units where the battle needs to take on, like, quite a bit of time before he begins to wrap up, you know, a lot of his damage and a lot of his defense. Alright. Okay, so he's not green, so Goku Black literally is still like the the de facto best green unit on the future tag. This purple Vegeta is good, but again, he's aged a bit in terms of damage, so again, giving us a better purple unit is not bad. And then again, I literally see almost no one run this guy, so yeah, purple really did need a buff, so LF Rose being purple is not bad by any means. Because in terms of yellow, we still have you, we still have the future Gohan, we still have him who's actually still pretty decent, you know, he can tank really, really well. Red, I mean, red kind of needed the buff, the only difference is Red Cell. Red Cell is still really good. So again, Trunks and Mai being red, again, if you look at it, he's not very good, he's still okay. Rose is really only good against Saiyans. Again, he gets a lot of his damage when fighting Saiyans. Cell really is like the only good future red character that you run in PvP, so again, Trunks and Mai assist being red is not the worst thing, but again, I probably would have preferred Goku Black being red, just because again, you could run like green, purple, and then red. You know, you could still run that setup, or you could just run, you know, like green, you know, purple, red with the LF Rose if he was purple. But again, probably, you know, a viable team is maybe you can go Goku Black, you can go Future Gohan, then you can go Rose, so a green, yellow, purple type build. Or you could even just go green, purple, purple, which is probably what I'm going to do, you know, or just have a full team of Goku Black. You know, run this Rose, run this Goku Black, and then run the new LF one, because I mean, he's still really good. I've used him in PvP again, especially because like all the people that you're fighting are like Saiyans. So you know his passive where he gets like more damage when fighting Saiyans. You know, you can activate it pretty consistently most of the time. All right, so now again, this came out a little while back, but I never really talked about it, which I should probably pull up right here. Obviously, this Krillin, this EX Krillin is going to be getting a Zenkai Awakening. Again, this Krillin, even before, like, he gave a lot of buffs to his allies when he actually got killed. So again, seeing what this guy does, you know, after Zenkai is going to be pretty interesting. Alright, unlock all of his uniques to get even more support when he's defeated. Again, that was basically his main purpose, was to just die and then give support. He'll give stronger buffs to allies, inflict all enemies with 10% to damage received, grant you a Dragon Ball, and increase enemies' arc cost by 5. I am pretty sure he's going to do more than that, but again, so far that's not bad. He gives you a Dragon Ball, he increases their arts cost by 5, and then he gives them plus 10% to damage received. And then, again, just the stronger buffs. So overall, Krillin doesn't seem that bad. You know, if we take a look at his story event, they're going to be revamping the dreaded Ginyu Force one. Again, you can go ahead and Zenkai Awaken him. That's all really that it says. It doesn't really say, you know, which characters are going to be, you know, battle bonuses. At least not if we go down here. Okay, so let's look at his stats once he's awakened. So at Zenkai 7, he gives purple and rarity, 30% to base strike defense and 30% to blast defense. Okay, that's actually really good. And then he's gonna have a new equipment as well. Release your key. And then another one, Ginyu Force. Alright, so yeah, this event is going to be just like the traditional, you know, Zenkai Awakening Extreme ones. A lot of stages, but again, pretty good rewards, and this Krillin does seem to be pretty good. Oh, Zenkai tap. Nice. Wait, do they show his full... That's just talking about his Z ability, same thing there. Alright, so... Plus 10% to damage inflicted by all allies from battle start for 60 timer counts. Applies the following effects to self when the character enters the battlefield. Restores ki by 40% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Alright, so that actually seems pretty good. But, yeah, that's really all that they're giving us so far. I mean, if that's all that they do to Krillin, and again, you know, his buffs that he's going to be getting, I mean, that's not bad. Again, we'll probably take a look at... I mean, they're probably going to release his Zenkai details later on. Because again, usually DBZ or DB Legends, you know, space is pretty good when it comes to updating the site. We know whenever, you know, new Zenkai units have come out. But if we go to look to Krillin, they haven't released his full Zenkai details yet. So yeah, that is kind of like the mini preview that they're doing for the celebration. Again, so far it looks really, really good. Again, just like Vegito Blue, Broly, and then LF Rose. Usually I think they do 4 LFs, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if we go over here and kind of check the last legendary, the LF banner that they released. Yeah, there you go. Kid Buu. So Kid Buu, you had LF Goku, LF UI, LF Majin Vegeta, LF Super Vegito, and then obviously the LF Kid Buu himself. So there's usually 4. Okay, so that one had 4. Let's see LF Future Gohan. We can kind of compare and see if I am correct. Alright, so you had Vegito Blue, Super Vegeta. Yeah, so they're going to have 4 LF so far. They're only showing us 2. Again, hopefully they have Majin Vegeta up in there, because again, I do want to see if I can pull an LF Majin Vegeta while we're summoning for Rose. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, that is a preview for the celebration that's going to be coming up called Ruined Future. Again, LF Rose seems to be very good, you know, just based off of his little kit right here where he inflicts bleed, just like the green one. When you use your, you know, your blue card, he becomes type neutral, which is really good in terms of damage. And then he reduces the enemy's ki when he switches in and raises their arts cost when they attack. So that's another important thing to notice. So especially if they're a strike-based unit like the Red Goku, you know, and they keep attacking him, it's going to be harder and harder for them to actually use any cards because their ki is going to be reduced, and then their arts card are going to be really, really expensive to use, or very costly. So yeah, that is really going to do it for today's video. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to summon for LF Rose. I for sure am. Again, we'll see about maybe live streaming the summons. You know, I might do that. Again, we'll see. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.